Hey, greetings everyone, and welcome to a really short XtraCast. I just want to have a quick discussion about the persistent universe. Now, Lightning Dragon here is with me, of course, today. Basically, we've been out, we've run around, we've done some missions and things like that. And something that's really kind of I've noticed as I've been playing more and more in the persistent universe is that, well, even though we have all this great amount of area and places that we can go, even if it's just a drop in the inevitable ocean that's going to be Star Citizen, what I've noticed is that players are desperate for things to do, meaning that I've seen a lot more piracy or people just attacking each other for the heck of it. What the persistent universe really needs at any level to feel fleshed out is basically NPCs running around that you can actually fight and get into engagements with. Because it's become really clear to me watching the community as the gaming is developing, what you see out in the persistent universe is not so much fighters fighting one another. Because, well, let's face it, the space mechanics right now, they're pretty bad. They need a lot of work, and they've got a long way to go to be something that people want to invest their time in. But larger ships, your transports and such, they're essentially speaking loot pinatas. They have very little ability to defend themselves. They have very little survivability, and they're the only thing really worth shooting in the persistent universe. Even if you get pulled out with an interdiction, which, by the way, it's kind of funny because sometimes you don't get it at all, and sometimes you get interdicted like constantly. But even then, when you're interdicted, you can just wait a couple seconds and then jump again. There's no real need to engage in combat. So we need to see pirate bases filled with NPCs. We need to have a reason to bring friends along. I think that's really the missing component right now to make that most planets really valuable. We've seen
they have dynamic buildings, so they can easily pirate up a building for a pirate base.
Yeah. So like you can go down and say like you have those missions right now where you have to go down and get a black box, or you have to go and find what happened to Captain whatever. And you go down, and there's the only chance you have of even
yes, Captain whatever. I knew him well.
Well, the only guns that the only time you ever have to consider using your handheld weaponry is if another player's there. So that's a really big missing key component. I feel that's really causing the 3.0 to lose a lot of the experience. I mean, bad flight mechanics aside, that side of the equation is just really something I think CIG needs to bring online as soon as possible, to add some flavor, to add some, you and your buddies all go down there. Like, what's the point of bringing down a friend to pick up a black box? But what if you know that there might be some pirates there that are in that ship? Then bringing down a group of 3 or 4 people on a ship might be worth it. So it's just a real quick thought on that. But what are your thoughts, about the situation when it comes to needing to add NPC pirates or whatnot on the ground that you can deal with? Do you think that's something that CIG should get online ASAP? Do you think that it's I'm just talking up my rear here? Just leave your thoughts down below. It's a real quick one, but just a general thought that popped into my head last night. So, all right, guys, we will catch you on the next one, whatever that is.